It's so easy as a rider to get caught up in the fact that you're not looking up and looking where you're going and giving the horse that you're riding the direction that it needs. We all too often get caught up in watching what our horse is doing rather than watching what we should be doing and what we should be directing our horse to do. So it's all too easy then to say, just look up. And yet fundamentally, that's actually a very hard thing to do, is just take our attention and lift our eyes. What we generally should think of is chin up. When we lift our chin, our eyes naturally come up anyway. Then the second biggest thing to then do is give your eyes a job to do. So making sure when your chin has come up, what are my eyes looking to do? In other words, give them a marker, give them a job, and that allows the brain not to go into a sensory overload because it's going from a very narrow band of view to a much wider, expansive view. What do I want my brain to do? What do I need my brain to be doing? What am I looking to assess? And what job am I taking on? So if we go with the mechanics of chin up, that will bring our eyes up. But then the second part of that is making sure that when we have our eyes and our chin up into a lovely good position, we then give the brain a job to do. Because it will otherwise go into sensory overload, get overstimulated, and especially if we're nervous, it'll go straight back down. So as you're lifting your chin up, I've already thought, what's the job I want my brain to do? What's the job I want my eyes to do? So in other words, just target acquisition in terms of looking at things in particular, looking at a certain tree, looking at a certain marker, making sure I'm looking through a turn, making sure I'm looking to where I'm going next. Once you start doing these things, it becomes a lot easier to change that habit of looking down and changing it to looking up. I hope these little tricks help you change that mindset of when my eye is constantly down into the bubble rather than looking up. So chin up, that will actually lift my eye, so you're doing the mechanics of your position, and that will lift your eye up. Then give your eyes a job to do, and that will allow your eyes to stay up. If you don't give your eyes a job to do, they'll naturally fall back down. And now I'm not being the leader, I'm following what the horse is doing. Be preemptive, proactive. Good luck. I hope this helps. Take care.